Her theatrics on full display. Sasi Kalakari. Continuous coverage on Times Now.
Welcome back. Now, there seems to be no end in Tamil Nadu to the political crisis. Sources are telling Times Now that the Tamil Nadu governor, C Vidyasagar Rao, is likely to call Sasikala's proxy, Palaniswami, this afternoon. Let's go across live to Nikhil. Nikhil, to begin with, why is it taking the governor so long, to call either Palaniswami or to go ahead and, at least indicate what the next steps are going to be?
Like we've been saying, it is the responsibility of the governor to put in place a stable government, and stability means consistent longevity. And it is also his responsibility to uphold the spirit of democracy, and that is where he seems to have a few questions. How is it democratic if you hold up a few legislators in a resort, possibly coercing them into signing the support letter, and then even possibly forcing them to vote in your favor? So in relation to all of this, the governor might have his own thoughts, but he has very little time left. We have been hearing about how today might be the day when the governor will make a decision. In all its likelihood, it could be a floor test. Going by how Palaniswami has claimed the support of 124 MLAs, he might be the one to be called on to attend this particular floor test and prove his majority on the floor of the assembly.
Right, of course, Nikhil, since yesterday, last evening, in fact, we've been talking about how the governor perhaps, will be calling on Palaniswami, but that's not happened yet. What is the latest information that you have on this? And the other part of it, of course, the OPS camp still claiming that there will be more people who will gravitate towards them, once they're let out of that resort.
Well, that is something that they have been claiming right from day one of the resort arrest and the resort drama having played out. They've been saying that they're being held against their own will, and substantiating that are statements given to Times Now by former Speaker Mr. Semalai and also Sarvanan, who even lodged a criminal case in Kuvattur accusing Sasikala and her camp members of wrongfully restraining him through force and even pressurizing him into a few decisions. He disguised himself as a gardener wearing some Bermuda shorts and another t-shirt while he hoodwinked the other security personnel there, who are primarily essentially AIADMK party workers and known to be Sasikala loyalists, and they have been given the custody of security arrangements in and around that area. He had to undergo that elaborate exercise and planning to put himself out of the compound walls of the resort, and now a case has been filed at the Kuvattur station, and the Kuvattur police has taken it up. But one fails to understand, when the police reached the resort and when they sought for the statements of the legislators there, none of them spoke in the negatives, none of them complained about anything, which again brings us back to the question: are they being held at a gunpoint, an invisible gun which is being held to their head? They are being threatened of their family's safety. All of these are statements not being cast up aspersions on by us, but these are statements coming out from those who scaled the walls of the compound walls of the resort, who came out in disguise, and they are the ones talking to the media, and they are the ones saying it.